This video features a high-end limited edition collectible and is intended for adult collectors. Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
And Sang.
Today we'll be reviewing another Hot Toys collectible figure, the Avengers Infinity War edition of Marvel's God of Thunder, Thor. We've reviewed a few other Hot Toys in the past. Links will be in the description if you'd like to check them out. I'll link the official Hot Toys website as well if you'd like to learn more about this high-end collectible brand in general. I purchased this Thor on the Sideshow Collectibles website for $267 plus shipping and handling. This figure is based off of Thor's appearance in the Avengers Infinity War film, coming fresh off his battle with Hela in Thor Ragnarok, so it does include his eye patches, which only make a brief appearance in the Infinity War film, but this is primarily going to be based off of how he looks while battling Thanos. Jumping straight into the packaging, Thor comes in a very large box with a matte cardboard outer sleeve decorated in digital art of the character with a galactic particle effect background. The Hot Toys logo is displayed at the bottom, marking this as a 1/6 scale collectible figure and part of the movie Masterpiece series. The particle effect continues around the sides of the box, and we see product and warning information alongside designer credits. On the box's left-hand side, we see the Thor logo and Infinity Gauntlet embedded with all 6 Infinity Stones. Lifting the outer sleeve, we can see Thor himself in the black box display. So let's open him up and give you guys a closer look at the figure.
Thor's face offers the photorealism we come to expect from Hot Toys, with a detailed sculpt closely resembling Chris Hemsworth himself. Being modeled after his Infinity War look, he sports shorter brunette hair and a full beard, entirely sculpted in a fade style across the back. The sculpt includes a light scarring across the right cheek and side of his head, following his battles with Thanos. One of his pupils is slightly discolored and differently sized than the other, to resemble the replacement of his injured eye from Thor Ragnarok.
This eye is advertised as having a newly developed luminous reflective effect to resemble Thor's lightning powers, but even after checking it out under blacklight, the only thing I could notice that's any different with the naked eye is a light glossiness to the surface. Thor is wearing his charcoal gray chest-plated body armor directly from Infinity War. 6 circular discs decorate his torso, and they have a nice dusting of texture to them. The arms Thor comes with in box are covered in a sculpted, non-removable chainmail, and it glistens beautifully in different lighting. I'm a huge fan of how these arms look, honestly. Very realistic. There are black armbands at his wrists. These are removable, but you must remove the hands first. They help conceal the wrist joints while posing the figure, keeping this guy's articulation almost entirely seamless looking.
Thor wears a pair of black pleather pants with various stitchings of textured material across the sides. There are patches of more elastic materials at the knees and inseams to allow more movement. For his shoes, he wears matching black boots. The feet are separately connected pieces, once again to allow articulation. If you position the feet properly, the figure can stand very well on his own. Thor comes with his trademark long red cape, a large real fabric piece stemming from a collar piece that can be removed and reattached via magnets and connector pegs. The backside of the cape is a dark gray color. He also comes with a separate collar attachment without a cape for his alternate looks.
Thor also comes with a beautiful recreation of his enchanted axe from the Infinity War film, Stormbreaker. Faithful to its cinematic appearance, the axe head gives off a metallic sheen, and there are some small inscriptions across the center. The handle is textured to resemble wood, and there is attention to detail throughout the entire sculpt, including a tiny little leaf at the bottom of the handle.
Included are 4 different pairs of hands for a variety of poses. One pair in particular is designed specifically to allow Thor to hold Stormbreaker. These fingers have a rubbery texture and can be moved slightly. So you can simply push the fingers outward and then slide the handle into his grasp to have Thor hold the weapon. There is a baggie of spare joint pegs as well. He also comes with an alternate pair of bare arms, which sports a nice fleshy tone and softer texture. Like the chainmail arms, Articulation is seamless, so you can pose without any visible joints.
These bare arms look really awesome and very realistic. And I have noticed that while a lot of the interchangeable limbs and pieces on Hot Toys are actually easier than you might think to pop off, to remove the arms, you do need to use a little bit of force. So just be aware of that. So like most Hot Toys, Thor is heavily articulated. You can move him at the head, at the shoulders, and his elbows as well. You can move him at the wrists, although that's a little more limiting with his armbands. I do have to say as well, this seamless articulation going on with his bare arms is really cool. Like, this does not look like a toy. You can move him at his thighs and knees as well. A lot of movement there. And you do have quite a bit of movement in the ankle joint as well. Thor comes with 2 separate eye patches, just like the ones he sported in Thor Ragnarok following his injury dueling Hela. And it's a little bit difficult to get them to position perfectly on his face, but once you pop them on, they do just connect magnetically. One of them is a pure black color, and the other does have some light gold accents on the end of it. The circular discs on Thor's torso can all be removed and swapped with any combination of 6 different lightning effect pieces he comes with. Included are also 4 different chest plates total. It seems the purpose of these is to allow for extra room when you switch to the lightning effects, since they obviously take up a little bit more space. The lightning effect pieces pair very nicely with this next feature, LED lighting. If you remove Thor's collar shoulder plate piece, you'll be able to see an on-off switch at the top of his back. The lights are battery operated, but thankfully there are 3 button batteries included in box. You will need a Phillips screwdriver to get them inside. Once he's powered up, switch the lights on and watch those lightning orbs glow. Lastly, there are 1 more pair of lightning effect pieces that I at first thought would be used to decorate Stormbreaker, and perhaps they could be in certain ways, but promo images show them around Thor's wrists to make it look like his body itself is emitting lightning. Of course, as with most Hot Toys, Thor does come with a large stand with an adjustable clip, seemingly identical to the one that came with Infinity War Doctor Strange, who we also reviewed. As we mentioned in that review, this style of stand is a bit frustrating because you'll need a screwdriver for major adjustments, and it just seems difficult to comfortably pose the figure while also keeping his cape looking nice. He honestly stands so well on his own that I didn't really end up using the stand at all for most of this review.
Thor also comes with a comprehensive instruction booklet. From what we learned about Hot Toys so far, it seems pretty important to review these before doing anything too intensive with your figure.
Alright, so these are our final thoughts on Hot Toys Thor. Hot Toys definitely sets the standard for high-end action figures, and I am repeatedly blown away how beautiful and realistic these are in person. Thor is no different, and I'm so glad to add another core Avenger to my collection. The LED lights are a really nice touch, and they make for some pretty dazzling photos. I always appreciate effect pieces in general, and Thor comes with so many. It's just so cool how he looks displayed. As gorgeous as Hot Toys are, however, I do wish they'd improve functionality and ease of use in certain areas. Although the instructions specify not to use tools of any kind while removing the body armor discs, I had a really hard time prying them out using just my fingers. It just involved a lot of picking and twisting with my fingernails, and honestly, because of how much of a struggle it was, I may just indefinitely leave the lightning effect pieces on mine. And as I said before, the stands being used in this Infinity War series are mostly a miss for me. The base plate looks great, but the grasping clip is just really obnoxious to deal with and reposition. So this is my first time experiencing, the quote seamless articulation on flesh tone body pieces, and I have to say, it looks amazing. These figures truly don't feel like toys. They feel like the actors brought to life on your shelf. And I think while the hyperrealism may not be everyone's cup of tea, Hot Toys really offers something very special, and I would consider this Thor all but a must-have for major Avengers fans who loved Thor's Infinity War look.
As we come to expect from Hot Toys, Thor resembles Chris Hemsworth rather closely. It's hard for me to even think about the time and effort that went into sculpting this face, and the artists that had to paint each one of these figures. What you get is almost seemed like a bargain to me. I really appreciate all the additional components like extra hands and arms, and it makes it a lot easier to realize your vision of the mighty Thor and how he should pose like. From the many accessories to attention to detail to the quality control, I think this Thor is well worth his asking price. Hot Toy products aren't for the faint of heart or for collectors that are on a budget, but I think they make great collector items and display items for those who are interested in quality products.
Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't, and thank you for once again joining us for a quarantine review. We hope you all are doing very well and staying safe out there. Leave us a comment and let us know what you think of Hot Toys Thor, or if you're a Hot Toys collector yourself, as well as any other recommendations of things you'd like to see reviewed on our channel. And we will see you next time. Bye!